Chapter 18. Story summary. The basic of all stories were always the same. The events of Ralph, Tim, Simon, and Franz were also a result of Lost. All lose beloved and were angry. Ralph loses his mother. She gets bitten in the arm from a zombie during a walk in a supermarket. After she comes home, she let herself locked up in the cellar from her son. Now she is still there after the confession of her son. Tim lost his wife like the other one, but not on a zombie. She leaves him with another guy. For justice, she gets eaten by her own lover. That changed the sentence, "I love you so much I could eat you," or "You are so sweet I would like to eat you," and so on. This in other senses get a total new meaning. But this happening didn't weaken his sadness or anger. It powered him up for revenge. His wife was unfaithful, but he still loved her. And what should he do now? Die, escape, hiding, or fighting? That's all he could do. He decided to fight, of course. And he also wasn't alone. Before the catastrophe, Simon was homeless. He didn't lose someone personally, but he had to watch his homeless companions get eaten by zombies alive. He still wake up in the middle of the night and scream. He can still hear the screams. He survives only because he climbed up fast enough on a tree. Now he wants only to prevent others from this destiny. All wants to fight, as live and die in fear. That was the spirit they all have together and the most wishes of the living humans of the world. Also Franz. He had to watch how his siblings eat each other. Franz was the oldest son of 5 children and the only one who was slim and make sport. All his sisters and brothers were fat like their parents. That was exactly the reason why they die. They were not fast enough to escape a few zombies who appear in the school. All siblings were bitten and transformed a few days later. Franz tried to help them with a big school lineal and break the neck of the zombies. But it was too late. At home his siblings died one after another and eat slowly each other. Franz escaped only because he practiced since a few weeks parkour. After his dead siblings tried to get into his room, he opened the window and climbed from the first floor on the edge of the roof. After a few meters, he arrived the roof rail and slid down. From this moment his favorite escape method was parkour. If the zombies were too much and it was impossible to defend, he climbed on a tree or a ladder. Over roofs, fences and walls he escaped always very fast those eating machines. For emergency and to be safe, he always had a rope around his torso. With the rope he was able to climb down or up bridges and buildings. The zombies were too dumb to climb on a rope. The only problem was to fix the rope on a border or use a hook for a roof edge. At the downsliding he only have to climb a few meters and then he have to wait. The zombies couldn't climb, but that wasn't a reason for them to jump. The most breaks their legs, arms and sometimes the neck, but that can't stop them from biting. If Franz climbed complete down. For that reason he waits until all stupid corpses jumped and then he climbed up, take his rope and continue his way. When he arrived a roof, he simply have to pull his rope up to use it at another part of the building. Mostly he used it at the exact other side of the building or he find another way down. The totally dumb stunks on the end of the rope never get an idea to use it. Although they ever stretch their arms into the direction of Franz on the roof. After he takes his helping equipment around his shoulders, he searched for a way to leave the building. Sometimes he could simply jump from roof to roof or find a fire ladder. Very often he simply had problems to come into a building. To leave it was in the most cases easier. Over an open window or a hole in the roof, sometimes an open door, he gets entrance to the building. Inside it was easy to find a way down and leave the building over the cellar or the back or front door. The zombies tried to get up the walls for hours, and in the meantime Franz was far, far away. Nobody said that zombies be smart. A few months later he heard from the group. The hunger forces him to join the vampires like the other one. Those were the more than less interesting stories of the Destructing Common.